So starting in mountain pose with your feet firmly planted on the earth, palms open, chin lifted. Start to take a nice deep breath here as you feel yourself pressing down into the earth and growing a little taller with your inhale. Take your hands high to the sky and then exhale through your heart. Inhale, hands high and wide. Grab onto your left wrist and take yourself over to the right side, stretching out your side body. Inhale through the center. Grab onto your left wrist and take your body over to the left. Inhale through the center. This time, take it to the right and float all the way down, folding forward over your legs. Coming up over the left side, back through the center. And coming to the left side, all the way down, flowing over your legs, all the way to the right and up into standing. One more time, down to the right side, folding over your thighs. And allow your upper body to really hang, holding on to opposite elbows and shaking backwards and forwards. Straighten through your right leg, twist to the left, straighten through your left and twist to the right. Inhale halfway, exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back into high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Spend a bit of time exploring your down dog here, bending through your knees, cycling out your legs, and then slowly walk your feet in to meet your hands. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, hands high. Exhale through your heart center. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, bow yourself forward, folding at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump your feet back and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then tuck your toes on your exhale. Take it all the way back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into a high plank. Exhale, take your hips high. Use your core to take yourself back to down dog. Again, inhale, use your core, rolling forward at the spine. Exhale, down dog, nice and slowly. Cycling your hips one more time and then jumping your feet forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Gather your energy back to the center. Inhale, arms up, folding forward from the hips all the way down. Tuck your chin. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, jump back, lower down. And then inhale, reach up, peel your chest open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Stack your hip, bend your knee, and then drop your right leg open for a wild thing. Open through your heart, your right arm. Your hips are lifted here. Breathe in that glorious, universal energy. Gather through your core, and then take your right leg in between your arm and your leg. So you're crossing it and feeling that stretch through your outer hip. Take your weight into your right leg, and then open your hips up. Bend through your right leg deeply and then slowly straighten out, feeling into your hip. Gather your core, take that leg back into a downward facing dog. And on the other side, take your left leg high, three-legged dog. Stack your hip, bend your knee and flip it all the way open to a wild thing. Press your heart forward. Breathe into this expansiveness here. And then gather your core, bring that left leg in between your arm and your leg. Cross it across your body. Press back to a down dog with that foot in between. Then take your weight into your left leg as you open up your right arm and heart to the sky. Bend through your left and then straighten as you open and find space. Gather through your core, take your left leg back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, stack your hip and then bring that right leg through to a high lunge position. Sink your hips, take your hands high. You can do a pistol grip. I like to have my finger pointed to the sky here. for energy and strength. Take a nice, glorious breath here. Start to tuck those hips under, and I like to lean over to the right hand side or take my right hand behind onto my back leg just to intensify that stretch through your hip flexors. You can also take a twist if it feels good in this position. Whatever feels nice for you. Bring your hands down to the floor. This time twist open so you're on the outside edges of both feet. Bring your hips down to the floor, twisting open to the right side. So you should feel it in your right glutes, your right hip. Unravel yourself. Bring both hands to the floor and take it back to a downward facing dog. Take your left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend through your knee and bring that left leg through your hands. Inhale to a high lunge, finger pointed to the sky, tucking your hips under to intensify that stretch, bending deeply through your front leg and finding strength in this position. You might like to take your hands over towards the left or take that left hand behind onto your back leg or give yourself a gentle twist to the back. Do whatever feels right for you here. And then bring your hands down to the floor, twisting open to that left hip, putting your left hand on your knee and really rolling to the outside edge of your left foot here. Bring both hands to the floor, tuck your back toes, then take it back to a downward facing dog. Breathing deeply here. Bring yourself all the way down onto your back now, knees bent, lower back pressed into the floor. We're going to come up into a bridge pose. So press your hips up high, interlace your fingers underneath your bottom, and use that leverage to press your hips a little higher. Tuck your chin to your chest, bringing your knees towards each other. Lower down, find that bridge again. Keep drawing those knees together and see if you can relax your glutes in that position. You can do that one again, or you can take your hands by your ears and press all the way up into a full wheel pose. If your back feels okay here, take a couple of breaths and then slowly lower yourself back down. We're going to finish in seated, so find a comfy seated position. Take a couple of grounding breaths here just to process what you've moved through. Bringing some beautiful presence to your day. Feeling a smile come to your face. Bring your hand to your heart, one to your heart and one onto your belly. As you draw in a glorious, loving breath into your being, exhale completely. We're going to take 3 Omms to finish up. So take an inhale here, exhale, Om. Again, inhale, exhale, Om. One more time, inhale, Om. Just feel that vibration through your body. Bring your hands to your heart in gratitude. Namaste.